everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners come into today's matchup wanting to find a way to walk out of the stadium with win number 5 on the season. It's the Cardinals going up against the 49ers.
Larry, I'm not sure it'll solve the California drought problems, but it's coming down in buckets right now as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. J.J. Nelson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. Here's Dawson now to kick this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
All right, here we go. Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, look at 56. Look at Detroit!
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Garoppolo now, first down throw. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Corey Peters with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Back 99, Philly. Here we go. Over. Back 99, Philly. Here we go. Leopard. Watch it now, Barney.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Here we go. All right, now look at 56. No.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Footing's definitely going to be an issue because it's tough to make those quick cuts that you're used to making on a soggy track. In fact, a Hall of Fame runner once told me, cut on your heels in this type of weather. Gives you better balance.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. And now here's a carry heading left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Here we go now. Gun! Watch him now, Barney. Watch him now, Barney.
Play clock winding down. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Let's go. Over. Check. Watch it now, Barney. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
And absolutely zero surprise that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. TJ Logan, the rookie, his first carry. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Bradford now. And he's got Fitzgerald. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And the wideout in motion. Off the play fake, Bradford. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Jeremiah Tauchu in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's caught by Beasley. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 30 yards there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. He got 29 yards that time.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. They'll come out in the pistol. On 3rd down, it's Logan. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. To Johnson again, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. So they're going to go for 2. They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Reminder later tonight, a good one down in Miami. It'll be the Raiders and the Dolphins. A lot of playoff history between those two in the 70s.
Yeah, there sure is.
And then tomorrow night, we wrap up Week 9, the unofficial halfway point of the season with the Lions and Packers from Lambeau. Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
No, check, Patriot.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
All right, here we go. Here we go now. 3-19. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. There we go now. Leopard. Back 99. Over. No. Set. 3.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24.
Well, surprise, surprise, partner. No, we know it's not a surprise. When you try to complete a pass against this Cardinals defense, there's a reason that they are known as the no-fly zone.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And the slot man goes in motion left. They try the left side with Johnson. Room here to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Design run for their wideout. And he's got room. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. Oh, nice move. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now they'll run it on the toss. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a second and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll bring a tight end in motion. They'll run it with Johnson. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards puts him right on the doorstep, and now it'll be 4th and goal.
Okay, Brandon, work with me here. Let's analyze this situation. A touchdown here, that could be the knockout blow in the second quarter. But if they go for it and don't get it, that could bring life to the other sideline.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Here we go now. Over. Detroit, here we go. Detroit. Blue 90. Watch him now, Barney. Now, here we go. Check. Detroit.
Turn it up. Kill.
Leopard. Here we go. Here we go. 39. All right, now, look at 56.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. He'll send a receiver in motion to the right. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. He's got a man wide open, complete. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the offense has it 1st and 10. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep left side, and that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass.
Now let's go. Back there to that Philly. Here we go.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Second and 5.
Back there to that Philly. Here we go. Hurry up. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Back there to that Philly. Here we go. Gone. Back there to that Philly. Here we go.
On play action. Now Garoppolo. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Hassan Reddick, the rookie from Temple. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Garoppolo. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Play fake. Garoppolo. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. slot man moves right.
Check 43.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you across the country to Orlando, standing by there, Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Here we go now. Green 39. Green
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
Leopard.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for the Niners. And even 50 yards.
Set. Green. Detroit. Over. Here we go. Over.
On first down, Garoppolo. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Second down now after the pass completion. And the D looking like they may blitz.
Over. Leopard.
And now here's a carry heading left. He's to the 10, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer.
Set. Blue landing.
Halfback sent in motion.
No. Check. Patriot. Over.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Gold now out to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, he goes up top. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They'll send Macklin in motion left. To throw is Bradford. Looking for Macklin, and it's intercepted. It's the former Stanford Cardinal, Richard Sherman. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners. Guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well, Hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Detroit!
The slot man in motion right. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz.
No. Check. Patriot!
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Chandler Jones in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Hurry up, here we go. 319.
And he motions the wide receiver.
No. Check. Patriot! No. Check. Patriot! Watch it.
He's coming.
Watch it. Gun. Watch it now, boy.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. There's Garoppolo to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Corey Peters breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
No. Check. Patriot! Here we go. 3. Watching that body. Watching that body.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Check. Patriot!
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Get him, boy.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Set! Blue landed! Leopard!
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
And to give this time to the tailback. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Garoppolo looks to throw. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson with what will be called a 107-yard return. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields it in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. And you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Now they try the right side here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
No, check, Patriot. All right, here we go. 3-19.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. Second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Now let's go.
And the wideout in motion.
No, check, Patriot.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Josh Bynes in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll look to set up his blockers. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They begin the drive with Johnson. And some room to work. Johnson jostles free. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big run there by Johnson. 44 yards. So it'll be 1st down here after the run. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. To the right side, and he's got Macklin. Complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jeremy Maclin, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And they will line up now for the two-point try. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And he motions the wide receiver. Garoppolo on first down. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. That throw good for 4. It's second down. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you've got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the rookie safety from Washington, Buda Baker. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. So the D-line's going to spread out. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. The Cardinals on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Slot man moves right. They go play action. Now Bradford. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jeremiah Tauchu. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Andy Lee now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. This is taken at the 15. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But, Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. No. Check. Patriot.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Coney Ely in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Hurry up, here we go. Watch him now, Barney. No. Check. Patriot. Set. Green, 39. Detroit. Watch him now, Barney. All right, now, look at 56. 6. No. Check. Patriot.
To throw is Garoppolo. And the pressure gets to him again. Dayon Buchanan in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Well, these guys want to do something positive as this game approaches its end, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, it's really been more indicative of how the game has gone for them.
And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Johnson on the counter. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
But it was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Throwing here, Bradford. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. On play action, Bradford. Caught, right side, Gresham. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire...
You